own net can often do the damage. It's Barrie.
Kitchener's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Past the midway mark of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Takes it to the front. Decides to think about it. The Tigers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Stops him cold. Passes ahead from the right side. Shakes loose. Close save. Quick reflexes.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his creases, challenging and saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. The Rangers win that offensive zone face-off. And he comes up with it. Takes it into the slot. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Rangers take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter-punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Well, you got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. That goes off a twig. And a great save. The Rangers pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot! Covers the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Rangers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Hendricks looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. St. Martin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Tigers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Trying to clear. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
And they manage to clear it. Kitchener's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends it over to Hendrick. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Medicine Hats won the draw as they start this period shorthanded. Dumps it into the ozone. Kitchener's got the puck along the wall. Passes it over to Nelson. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. St. Martin's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Tigers win the faceoff. Quick pass to Van Mulligan. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Medicine Hat's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. He looks deep to Nelson. Kitchener's ready to go on the attack. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Tigers are in transition. Gets the puck in deep. Moves it to Nelson. Gains the zone through the middle. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's flicking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. I love this goal, James, but you always have to go back to the why, and it's going to go right to the passer here. This is perfect execution, but you got to be aware, you got to know where the option is, and he nails it.
The Rangers have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Kitchener's got possession of the puck. Gains the zone through center. Here's a shot. Kitchener's got it now. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Passes it over. Receives the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And look at this cycle here at Quebec. Hennigan's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Rangers now lead by 2. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Romano. Medicine Hats looking to break out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by McKenna. Grabs the puck. Gets it over to Nelson. Medicine Hat's got it in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Pacheco. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Ritchie. Medicine Hat's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Parsons played really well here tonight, and his save percentage indicates that, James. And, I mean, when you look at your goaltender, they give confidence to the rest of the team, and this is a collective unit that is playing 200-foot game.
There's the whistle. We get an offside. Look out. Unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. The Rangers find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago.
Number 23, a 5-minute major for fighting.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much and not enough at this point. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Kitchener's been dropped. Play all game. With a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Elenis has it in their own end. And that's deflected. The Tigers gain control of the puck. And he takes...
I've noticed your health is running low. It's important to stay in top shape to perform your best. Make sure to use your energy wisely to boost your health levels. Let's keep you at your peak. When you're feeling good, you're playing good.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the Memorial Cup Final. Junior's best to be crowned tonight. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Tenoria's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Loses the coverage there. Kitchener's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Moves into the slot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Romano. Here's a short pass to Nelson. Puck sent over to Tenoyer. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Off the scores. A Memorial Cup goal for a big-time player.
Well, he's embracing the pressure. And I mean, coming in here as a kid, you see all the scouts in the stands. You want to elevate your draft stock, and that's exactly what he's doing. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately, a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Kitchener's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Big time stop there.
Parsons makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash or second shot opportunity.
The Wildcats' man advantage is over. Center pass in front. And another pass. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Quick feed to Mercier. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. From the point, they take control of it. Quick pass to Romano. Shot off the glove and the puck skips away. Slides it across to Crosby. The Wildcats carried along the wall. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Steps across the blue line. Fires it. Turned aside with a glove.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has expired, and it's all tied up. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can...
And they converted on it.
faceoff. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Moncton's taking possession in their own end. Courtier-Chantrell's lugging the puck. Moves it to Nelson. Quick shot! They score! That's back-to-back snipes!
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Rangers are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course finishing.
The Wildcats look to start the transition game. Taken along the wall by Lounsbury. Makes the move in front. Scores! Just here in the late stages of this frame, Moncton's trailing by 1. Period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Rangers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Offside the call, will get a reset. Officials are set, players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Wildcats win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Pollard. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Parsons has really struggled tonight. His save percentage has been poor, but that save has got to give him some confidence. He's got to string some of them together. I mean, it's been all on the forward group, finding a way to put the puck in the net. They really rallied in front of him tonight.
Great read in the offensive zone by Lounsbury. A chance in front! Oh, a save with a glove! Nelson's got it in the defensive end. They go on the attack through center. Goaltender.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Subs won the draw here in the defensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. No room for that one to get through. Kitchener's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moncton's got it in their own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And he denied him there. Takes the feed, but under pressure. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Kitchener's got the puck. From the left side, takes the pass. Some space. Takes it to the net. How did he stop that one?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make...
He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Wildcats needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal, to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Kitchener's won the faceoff at center. Here's a short pass to Nelson. Sends a pass over. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Knocked away. Lets it go with the stop.
Parsons doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Wildcats make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Moncton's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Goes right to the crease. The Wildcats have it from their own end. Sends the pass over. The Rangers look around near the point. Broken up by Desnoyers. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Nelson's getting 2 for tripping.
You know the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You got a 1-goal lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
Works it across to Crosby. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Here in the late goings of the period, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. The Rangers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moncton's got possession while undermanned. Sends it in on the attack. The Rangers scooping up along the boards. And now it's over to Nelson. To the front! And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Desnoyers won it. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Handles the pass. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Wildcats might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You got to like the pushback in this team.
Desnoyers got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Wildcats have the puck in the corner. Turns him away. Takes the feed. Quick feed to McKinnon. Kitchener's got the puck. Quick pass to Nelson. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Gives them nothing in front. Kitchener's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now it's Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy
playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and his coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Coming to the front of the net, and he opts to wait for more support. Moncton's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to McKinnon. Takes the feed. Here's a chance. And he says no. Oh, a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Puts it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
There's a shot. Scores! The captain delivers. The Rangers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And that's off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Reed. Fires it on net. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed. Oh, stopped it. Wow.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Puck picked up by Reed. The Rangers have it now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Moves inside! And he elects to explore his options. Big save. Through center along the wing. Shot! Can't get it to go.
Kodiak's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Look out! And that goes off the glove, and it stays out. Picked up along the wall by Nelson. The Rangers gain possession. The Wildcats will play it from the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Oh, what a beautiful glove save! Nelson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Kitchener's got the puck against the boards. Drives it to the crease. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post. The Rangers are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. And there it is! There they are, this year's Memorial Cup champions. I'll tell you what, Cheryl, I bought my start covering junior hockey. This is a special moment to witness year after year.
It really is. I mean, it's the pinnacle of Canadian junior hockey, and so difficult to get there, and then you have to find a way to put together a great week to win it. Awesome job.
Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.
Cheryl, you've been a champion on plenty of occasions. What does a feeling like this mean?
Well, it's everything, right? It's everything you've worked for. It's all of the emotion bottled up into one. You know the process that has gone into the win, but when you can collect the trophy with your teammates, there's nothing like it.
This incredibly proud group of teammates coming together for this championship moment, and they're showing it off.
Now they're showing it off as they should. I mean...
We have time to tackle a couple questions, so why don't we get started here?
Congrats on winning the Memorial Cup. What does this moment mean to you in your career? Now that the tournament's over, your success has allowed your draft ranking to go up. Do you have your sights set on the NHL draft now?
That's the last question for today. Thanks, everyone. With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this? We know that the draft is just the start of your journey. When you consider what you need to do to crack an NHL lineup, what areas of your game are you targeting for improvement? Growing up, were there any players you idolized or modeled your game after? You were selected to represent your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience? Thinking about your NHL career and what you want it to look like, are you a player who wants to move around, or do you see yourself as someone who wants to spend your entire career with one franchise?